Hello, Star Wars players. Welcome to our top 8 stream for day 2 at Endor. Our first matchup here is going to be Matt Wadden versus Ryan Saracen. Matt is playing Light Side, Old Allies, and Ryan is playing Bring Him Before Me. I'll get the names and titles changed here. I just got to get the door closed so they can't hear what I'm saying. Be right back.
Wow, Charlie made it in even after losing two
No,
last round.
no. He's got to fix that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's choosing. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
All right, and so joining me today, we got Chris Gogolin and Steve Baroni. We're ready.
What's
I just
up?
told them to start. I said to start in 2 minutes. Sorry, Hayes is all mad at me because apparently I delayed the whole tournament by 2 minutes.
Tell Hayes to go. Never mind.
All right,
I
Baroni.
forgot. You guys told me I couldn't swear.
Well, just PG-13.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
yeah.
So yeah, thanks guys for joining me this morning. It's nice having a three-man booth. I think this will work pretty cool. And we got everything recorded. We should be live, and looks like they're getting ready to start. So
We
is
got
that
old
the
allies against the Bring 'em Before Me Skulls deck again.
and that's the frozen Luke since since Old Allies isn't allowed to play Luke, he uses the
Yes.
frozen Luke.
And actually, Goglin, you should know this matchup pretty well because this is basically your deck, isn't it?
It's a deck I've played with and been familiar with, but I didn't really. I played a couple games against old allies, but it was before the shield had been coded into Gemp,
Gotcha.
so it wasn't a very good matchup with that. Once adding the shield certainly makes things a lot better.
Yeah, when we were testing for Worlds, I actually thought about playing Bring Before Me because I love this matchup in particular. Like between Old Allies and Throne Remains, you really should never lose.
Yeah, it's really easy to draw multiple battle destinies and clear out a lot of their key cards like the Falcon.
Yeah, I was just stacking the system with literally everything
Hmm.
and dueling for three every turn. Pretty much would always get there because inevitably you take over the system.
Now they've got more ships than you do, so but you can behind commands and things like that, you can really chew through a lot of their stuff.
All right, so Ryan Saracen making the top 8 in his first major event is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was
Definitely
gonna say
don't see
who is
that
that
every
guy?
time.
Do we have
Matt
the?
Watt is kind of becoming a staple of top eights these days.
Yeah, he's definitely made Worlds and he made this one. And I feel like he's made at least one more.
He made Worlds.
Okay.
He was top 8 at Worlds, Texas as well. I think once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah, Texas doesn't really count though.
Eh,
It used to be a major event. We had
It
fun.
was never
I
really
went
a major
to a
event.
few of those. Those were always a good time.
Oh yeah, it's a blast. It was always my favorite tournament to go to.
See, this one is my favorite one to go to.
Why is that, Jerry?
I wonder, Hayes. I just love rain. I'm a rainy guy.
Rain, yeah, kind of romantic in a sense,
Right,
right?
exactly. All right, so we got the Emperor and the Mitaka pulled out, and then the so Ryan's going to want to convert that Jakku system if he can.
are the other top 8 matchups posted anywhere?
The other top 8 matchups, are they posted anywhere?
I know Chu's playing
Choose playing Joe
Olsen.
Olson. Matt Sokol is playing.
Do you want me to phone?
Sokol is playing. Was it Beefred? And then
No idea.
it was Phil and Harpster. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I have that right. So it was Phil and Harpster, Sokol and Beefred, and then Johnny and
There you are.
Joe.
Gotcha. I know Sokol was saying he had an issue with his flight this afternoon, so he was actually
There's a
hoping he got matched up
dragonfly in my
against
head.
Johnny.
See, we were hoping to get Sokol the win so we can finally get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Interwebs a few so just.
I just said it out loud.
That
Are you sure you're quick?
that would be great.
Mhm.
I think Matt definitely deserves to be in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the Johnny Chu and Joe Olsen one, but I got overruled. So we went with this one. We'll get to the winner of that one. We'll probably get to next. The winner of the Johnny Chu Joe Olsen one. After
For what
Is
it's
that
worth, I only signed up thinking we were going to do choose, and then I get blindsided with these people. But it's okay.
is that 8d8 sitting over there on the side? What?
Looks like it, yeah. It's probably just a counter for shields, maybe.
I believe
Maybe.
that is his yeah, it's his anger, fear, aggression.
You talking to me?
I had my mic muted so I could say something to Hayes.
Tell him because if we didn't do that, everyone would bitch. Why is the same person on stream for
Because he's good.
We had Johnny yesterday twice, and we had Joe once.
Matt
So,
not at all?
and Matt didn't get to get on at all. So that was sort of the justification for that.
It
Didn't
certainly makes sense.
and well, yeah, whoever wins that matchup, we'll probably focus on them next game. After Johnny dismantles Chu or Joe, I
I
think I
don't
said
think
that.
Johnny can
He
dismantle
can
himself.
dismantle himself. I'm still waking up this morning.
That's
Sorry.
probably
He
the only way Olsen actually wins that matchup, to be
Is if
honest
he
with you.
dismantles himself.
he
Yeah,
he nearly did that yesterday.
Do you
I
know
heard.
what Johnny is chosen for today, Steve?
Yes. Nobody can. I guess the game's already started, right?
Yeah,
So it
they've
doesn't
already
really matter.
started.
He's playing hidden base and hunt down.
That's neat.
The the same deck that you guys used in the OCS, the
Yeah,
Bombtails.
that miserable fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, let me get the Jakku conversion.
Yep.
So old allies does get a little force choked in this
Is it bad
matchup.
that I'm replacing his locations in the correct orientation within his sleeves?
But yeah, that is kind of bad.
You pick up a
Why is Hayes the TD?
yeah, no. We have to get
I'm not in charge of those decisions, so I don't know.
check out Kyle Lickham.
Uh,
He did a pretty good job at Worlds, and we needed someone who wanted to travel to the event just to run it, and he said absolutely.
There you
cool.
go. Oh yeah, he's a
Yep. Nobody local wanted to. They all wanted to play, so it was like, all right. And Schoenthal couldn't go because he has another work conflict this weekend.
Consistently upside down.
Is Schoenthal still part of this game?
Yeah, he's the
yes.
tournament advocate still.
Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen that dude in like 20 years. But he still always texts me happy birthday on my birthday.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah,
He is the sweetest dude. That guy.
stand up guy.
So that's the new foil AI Mustafar castle. That's next to the throne room. The players who made the top 9 yesterday got those foil slips.
I was like, who the hell is this talking about the Patriots? And then I looked and saw the name, it was Justin.
Of course, it's Justin.
As I say, they're not playing until 6, so you got plenty of time.
That's my dude.
It's a good start for Ryan, getting Vane and the castle out pretty quickly and getting his other Jakku location.
Is that the image on the PDF for the castle?
No,
No,
that is
that's
the
the
AI
new
foil.
AI. This
Oh,
is
you
what the
guys
top
gave
eight.
those. Oh, cool. That's sanctioned, legal.
Yeah, that is
Yep.
an official foil. Yeah, that is everyone who made top 9 at this tournament got that one, and then the new light side Twix from the Luke Jedi site or whatever.
Why top 9?
I guess we're trying to give the bubble guys a prize now. I don't know why they do top 9 for those AI foils. I guess it's just making sure that
Sucks to be
it
ninth.
sucks to be ninth, and so at least you
Goguen,
get
was
to
that
go
your
home with some
decision?
prizes.
Really?
It was not. That was Menzel's idea.
Really?
That was all Menzel.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Hmm.
Yeah, the castle does look pretty awesome. Who's going crazy in the background?
So there's a girls soccer tournament going on at this hotel this weekend. So I
Are
am.
they hearing this?
They're not hearing me.
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want to go yell at them and tell them to shut the fuck up?
I don't think I have a right to.
Well, I
I
think
don't think Hayes is
But I
the
will.
appropriate person to do
Clearly, I'm
that.
being a
if
jerk.
Baroni was here, he would do it.
Yeah, but he's
He
not.
would. I just don't think it would go over well.
Are you chuckling?
One of you sounds like Bane slash Kylo. That's pretty cool.
Who?
I don't
Which
know.
one?
Someone.
It's got to be Steve.
This is your day of reckoning, Mr. Matt Warden.
I'd be surprised if Justin doesn't know the sound of my voice.
Fill out their decks correctly.
Does anybody know who US Gamer Girl is?
Yes.
I've always wondered who that chatter is. They're very consistently on our channel, but
Mhm.
part of me thinks it might be like Brendan or Brad Iyer. It's that level of person, in my opinion.
The level of sass, I
Yeah.
always thought it was like Iyer or Booker.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so guys, if you're just tuning in, we've got game 1 here of the top 8, and on commentary is me, Jerry. We've got Chris Gogolin and Steve Baroni uh, live from wherever they sit.
I'm in Cape Cod. Justin, is it snowing bad up there?
This is 21. This was 81. Right? 21.
All right, so he's got 3 locations now on the ground, pretty much controlling all of the
It's not the dude.
Jakku sites.
See, that surprises me because that's never how I played this matchup out. But hey, what do I know?
I checked all of this.
So there's the General Leia going up against the virtual Thrawn.
Lara and I are coming to the city tomorrow for a lunch if you want to meet up.
Alright, so this one's good. I've checked this now.
It's Boshek.
I checked all the everything that was previously.
So he's trying to flip,
I've checked
which I think he just did.
everything. It doesn't reject me. I want you to check this deck.
Because I don't think it requires resistance.
Oh shit. No, you wanna play? I don't know how this machine works. I'm confounded by the ultimate guard. You're gonna break it. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Italy.
So, the same as yesterday's scenario, probably. This is our services. There we go. Perfect. So we're looking for new white. Yep, that's the bracket. Yep. So this versus that. It doesn't.
He's just going to flip and move away. Not looking to battle just yet.
Because then he can start reducing a drain and just getting his drains in for free. But
Right.
Ryan's going to try to do something. He's got a maul in his hand. He's got a Tauntaun skull. He also has a lot of ships, too.
As I say, he's got Maul and two Vaders. He's
Two
got both Lord Vader and Enforcer.
See a Zuckuss and Miss Hunter.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. Like, why isn't he in the system to finalize it? You can't touch it.
He maybe wait until he has like a command or something like that. You know, that's or maybe he just can't find all the pilots. I mean, Hux is on the ground already.
Yeah, I know. That's just strange.
Yeah, Chris Kelly, the foils for Mustafar Castle and the Octo saddle are pretty legit. Top 9 got those. Here comes the finalizer, like you were saying, Steve.
Yeah. Usually I go to the finalizer first before you can get up there, and I put every single freaking person
Just
you
stack
have
it.
on
Yeah,
it.
we saw a lot of
Just-
stacked Tantivs and stacked finalizers yesterday, for sure. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you checking out the top 8.
Yeah, especially all the European players who it's a little later in the evening for already.
Yeah, with especially this one being in the Pacific time zone, it does kind of mess up some stuff there.
There's really no need to ever have a tournament on the West Coast.
There is plenty of Star Wars players in the middle of America and the West Coast. It's a lot cheaper for me to go to a place like Seattle from Denver than it is to go to like the East Coast. So I appreciate there being at least one West Coast major.
How far are you from Park City? Or is that Utah?
Park City is in Utah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Jedi JR is a little closer to that. So yeah, maybe Nick has a good point. Maybe he thought he could prevent the flip from Old Allies, but I don't think. Now he's got always thinking with your stomach against the Force Strain there. He does have 2 characters. Draws a 5. So one of those characters, he chooses one to go missing, or is it a random?
He chooses one.
He chooses. Okay. So he sent
Yeah,
General
so-
Leia missing.
Yep.
That card always blew me out.
Yeah, that's a rough card sometimes.
Yeah, I mean you can pull the what is it? The don't do that again defensive shield.
Yeah, it's the don't do that again shield, but there's not necessarily another reason to play it in this matchup.
Yeah. So now we might have a search party at some point. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Boshek's not a scout, so he's gonna need to draw 5 to find her.
And then if you're in a search party, you can't move or battle that turn. Is that also part of the stipulation?
Correct. You can force drain, you can't move or battle.
You're just too tired from searching. Yeah, TB, this is the skull version of Bring Him Before Me. So that definitely puts Matt in a tough spot. He's got to reinforce that site with more characters. Get the Leia back next turn. Because I think he unsuccessfully did a search party and only drew a 4.
Yeah, he missed the search party, so.
Oh, weird. Matt Wadden puts his use pile below his reserve deck. That is strange.
There's a few people who are already commenting on that who weren't
At least
happy
he
about
uses full color slips. I had dinner last night with Dennis, and I pulled him aside. I was like, dude, we need to get you a color printer. Because he had those terrible black and white V-slips yesterday. The top card of the Dark Side Lost pile is always thinking with your stomach. You doing deck checks over there, Barry? Deputized. Well, you know,
Barry.
Steve Baroni says hi. Barry says
Yeah,
hi,
dude.
Steve.
He's a good guy.
Barry is a good guy. He is my one of my favorite Star Wars players. Yeah, you
Yep.
the most impressive.
I did once beat him down on turn 0, though.
Although Steve did say he beat you down on turn 0. Is that is that a Watto game? Always remember those bad beats, right?
Against
You don't remember the good ones. You always remember those bad beats.
It's all right. I didn't do much in that tournament, anyways. He beat me the year after, too, I believe.
Yeah. Back in my day.
Oh, Zuckus in space now too, so it looks like the Falcon's going to be in some trouble.
Well, he has Calrissian and Ray on it, right? So at least he still gets his battle destinies.
But he's definitely getting
And
outpowered.
that's a react with Finn, I believe.
Yep. All right, so he's up to 12 power. But he's still, what, like 20 to 12?
They always got to punch it for the extra destinies.
There's the command,
Command to limit.
which just got canceled by the flight suit. It looks like.
Oh, good game.
Oh, he's just played. I'm getting kind of good at this. Is that what that card is?
Yeah, it's the one that adds 2 if Finn is with Ray, I think.
What
And I'm
that
going to
one
put the
does
microphone
is,
down
yeah,
real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
adds 2 battle destiny if Finn and either Poe or Ray are together. So I think he canceled the
He canceled the command with the flight
with the
suit.
flight suit and then played. I'm getting kind of good at this. So he's gonna have like with the 2 battle destinies from Punch It, and then the 2 battle destinies from
Oh
I'm
yeah,
getting kind of good at this, and as well as having just ability. So he's gonna have like 5 battle destiny draws here,
yep.
and here they come. They are mostly. Oh, I guess it was just 4 battle destinies. Oh, and then he's gonna substitute one with the spin. So he got 4 draws. Looks like he got a 2, a 4, a 2, and another 4. Can't
So
tell.
he's got about 10 plus the spin, so maybe like 16 total or so.
Yeah. So I mean that is
Which
gonna
will
pop
probably,
some attrition off that finalizer.
yeah,
18
so it's gonna
attrition
run.
is what Tom Kelly says.
Yep.
I'm getting kind of good at this. That's kind of a card we don't see very often. So yeah, 18 attrition is going to definitely wipe out a good chunk there.
Yeah, it's Hux, Thrawn, and Zuckus.
Does he also have a Mataka up there? Yeah, so he could be part of it.
Yep. I don't think it just covers enough. I think he comes up just short.
Yeah, that guy doesn't forfeit for very much. Yeah, not only was there a punch it, there was also I'm getting kind of good at this. So there was 5 battle destinies total from Matt Wadden there.
He's just going to lose it all, huh?
Oh, he just clears his system. Interesting.
Yep. He doesn't want to get counterbeat the next
Yeah,
turn,
I mean,
and
yeah,
that's pretty much all his space just gone. So he's gonna be in a rough shape for a while.
yes. Now Matt's got the drain at the Jakku system and drain at the Jakku site. He'll probably get his search party successfully done this turn.
He played Punch It as well, Tom. So Falcon was immune.
Yeah, Falcon was completely immune because of punch it. Right.
Yeah, you got to think to yourself like the fact that he didn't move it away and kind of just left it there in front of you, knowing you could deploy more. Kind of thing might make you want to think he's setting you up for something.
So he drew a destiny for a search party, and I don't think I think he drew like a speeder, a rogue speeder. It was a foil rogue speeder of some kind, so I don't know if he got his search party that time either.
Nope.
Bummer. did Baroni go?
Yeah, he's around. But yesterday's videos are already split up. I already did that this morning and moved them to YouTube, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, hey, dude, that's awesome. I saw you had gone in there and changed the name of the stream and stuff too. So thanks
Yeah, it
for.
was actually really easy to do highlights. It only took like 2 or 3 minutes per video, and then just to export it over then took another few minutes. But there's one or two that haven't shown up yet. I guess they're still processing in
They
YouTube.
kind of
But
take a minute or two to process. I noticed that.
yeah,
Cool. So yeah, was the highlight method the way to go? That was
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I mean, also, like I said, I was pretty good about getting the records, so it should be easy to back them up if we need to.
Yeah, Ryan's quickly in a bit of a troubling situation here. He might just have to go into damage management.
Yeah, that's probably game. What a blowout. I guess everything I said about this match was wrong.
Well, I mean, it was just the fact that he was able to cancel the command with the Rebel flight suit, and he got his 5 battle destinies. And if Ryan was counting on the command going through, he needed to read the Rebel flight suit first.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. I always lose games because I don't read my cards.
You and me both.
Do you have the deck list and everything of what everyone's
I do
playing?
not have the deck lists. I think we did that for one tournament, and they kind of decided it was better if we don't have them that way. Whoever's playing this guy next, they could watch the Twitch stream and kind of, if I said some things about what they have, it could be too revealing. So better just to play it sort of more straight up and just go off what we see. Blizzard 4, and he's going to play the protective or perimeter scan V to prevent the Blizzard 4 from battling or downloading any characters.
Matt's got all the answers this game.
Yeah, Matt does have all the answers so far.
What do you guys think about football today?
I think
Pat's gonna get there.
I like the Pats. I really do. I mean, until the Chiefs prove otherwise, I think the weather would be kind of crappy in KC, but I think that favors the Pats. So I think it'll be Pats Saints.
That'd be great.
And then Gogolin was saying yesterday, if it's Pats Saints, then the winning quarterback just retires. Might be kind of neat.
Yeah,
I
my
think
current theory.
we've actually bet pretty big on both of them, the Pats and the Saints. So hopefully they get there. But I don't know. I just have trouble believing in Kansas City.
Well, they haven't ever given you any reason to make you believe. So
No.
until proven otherwise, Andy Reid is just Santa Claus. Like he's too tired after Christmas to get much done. That quarterback that the Chiefs have though is crazy good. As a
pretty
Denver
good.
Broncos fan, I'm not looking forward to playing against him for the next 15 years. So Matt's gonna stack this site.
Yeah, Ryan's trying to at least put a few guys down to kind of block that drain for a little bit. See what he can do to kind of minimize some damage, but he's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Yeah, getting blown out in space is tough. So Matt draws a Finn for Destiny. I believe they're battling at the 2-2 site. Yeah. Oh, and this is for search party. So we finally rescued Princess Leia. So now General Leia is free from her missing status.
But now those guys can't move or battle, so
It's funny the swings in this game. Like every turn has been like throwing haymakers.
Okay, puts down another resistance pilot. I believe that guy is Snaps is his name, or something.
looks like he also drew the bottom card with a ray first. It was a weird way he did that, where he picked up the pile and left one card and then moved it around.
He moves his piles around in a manner that we're not used to. I wonder if Matt knows that he can't battle. That is a good point, Andy. I love seeing all these stars next to people's names. Thanks for subscribing to the Twitch channel. Looks like he's just drawing cards, so yeah, he's not battling.
Well, to
Second.
be honest, he doesn't need a battle right now.
Yeah.
He's got the only real 4 strain going, and doesn't have to pay for it, so he can kind of just sit back and relax.
Yeah, I mean, and that site has like every character in the world there, so he plays the It's a Hit to cancel the drain. So he just paid 3 to have his drain canceled.
Yep.
He's deciding not to grab that card. Not.
What did I?
He just played a It's a Hit to cancel the drain where Vader was. So Vader paid 3 to drain and then got canceled with It's a Hit. Might have been a good card to grab for if Matt can just loop that around. He can pretty much.
It's
What did I
possible.
miss in yesterday's games? Anybody play anything new?
We didn't see a huge influence from set 10. Like, we didn't see any of the ROPS decks on stream. There was 2 ROPS decks in the field yesterday. But they are both, like, field promotion, full-scale alert ROPS. They were kind of different. I guess we don't really know what ROPS looks like in our meta yet, but didn't see any of the Hyperdrive decks on stream. I think one person played Hyperdrive.
How'd that do? I thought that had potential. The one with the
I don't think
the
I
new
don't think the
effect.
player did very well with it, but
Gotcha.
yeah, it was like a Jedi business hyperdrive. I think there is some potential there for sure. There some of those Jedi that just got released, like Plo Koon and Kit Fisto. They're pretty cool.
Just having immune mace is great.
Yeah, immune mace and pulling sabers and all that. I think we'll see at the NPC set 10 will kind of have its big breakout. These guys just only had like a couple weeks to mess with it before.
Gotcha.
He's going to try to sense the rebel leadership. Successful. Loses 2 and the sense. So yeah, this game is all about just Matt seeing by how much he can win by, or Ryan seeing how much he can lose by. The
Yep.
second game will be huge.
All right, so looks like he's going to draw a couple of 4s there for Destinies, but obviously one of them will get reduced by 2.
So there's the attrition draw on the right, and then the 2 battle destinies on the left from Matt.
Who does he have there that gives him a second one?
Well, it's that Padme and Leia are together. That's how he gets the attrition draw.
That's
And
the
then-
attrition destiny, but the second battle destiny, he's got Solo and Boshek and Snap, and it's like, why does he get a second battle destiny there? He sensed the leadership, so
Yeah, that is true.
Admiral Satura gets one.
Maybe. I don't know
That's
what
what
that
Bastion's saying.
Okay.
Let's go see.
Yeah,
what that
he
guy-
adds one with a resistance leader.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it would have
Thanks,
been 3
Bastion.
destinies if he had the Oh, and that was Ryan's battle, huh?
Yeah. That
Oof.
dude needs to stop battling.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to. This has to be like a win by almost 30, right?
He has put a decent number of cards out. Like he's got 8 cards at the site and 5 or 6 cards up there and all of his sites out, but so I would guess, somewhere in the 20s.
Yeah, Ryan may be showing his inexperience in this type of situation here a little bit. He pressed the action a little earlier and kind of walked into a pretty rough setup.
Kids these days.
See, I mean, at this point, yeah, like you said, Ryan, he's just got to do as much damage as he can, but he's not doing anything. He can get one drain reduced with the flipped old allies, and
You guys should have streamed the Chew game.
yeah, I was voting for that one, but we uh, we ended up with this one. So it might have been.
You got to stick up for yourself, bro. I know Hayes is tall, but come on now.
He is a tall person. Um, might have been the players themselves didn't want to be streamed right away. I'm not sure if that was part of it, but
I could see that. Chew's kind of a prima donna.
and we did have him like twice at the end of the day yesterday, so it could have been that, but I don't want to speak for others. So we got this one, and we'll get the we'll have the best players from here on out. So
There's always a possibility we'll be seeing a lot more of Chew all day. So
exactly, yeah.
it looks like Matt will just follow him around with half of his guys.
Yeah, leaving the other half to force drain for 2 every turn. So for the next feature match that we stream, we should have enough time and whatever to put it to a vote here on the Twitch chat or whatever, and we'll make sure that it's a decision that is made by someone not me. But yeah, like I said, getting Chu or Joe Olsen, whoever wins that matchup, that will be probably where we point towards. I think whoever wins that match could win the whole tournament. So
Really? You got no respect for former world champion?
well, I mean, Sokol was on fire yesterday. That's true. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Isn't Phil in the top 8 too?
Yeah, Phil is playing against Harpster. He's got to get through Harpster though. Harpster had a good day,
Oh,
So I mean, Harpster beat Chu. He beat. So did he beat Sokol? Yeah, I think he did.
In the
So
last game, he did
yeah.
beat Sokol.
So
He was the only person
Harpster
Sokol lost to.
Harpster's playing pretty well too.
man. Harpster's on a tear.
And he started off 0-2 yesterday, and then won 6 in a row. So that was pretty cool.
Hmm. He really wants to make sure he gets a higher seed at the MPC this year. So
There you go.
he's putting in the work.
Maybe you should just give him one.
Just make him.
It might not be a bad call if you know what's good for you. That's the one dude that scares me in this game.
Yeah, I don't intimidate easily.
So now he's got Vader at Ray's site.
Matt is shield busted. Looks like he's got Grabber, Goldenrod, do or do not, and don't do that again out. So he doesn't have the coward shield. So Vader could drain for 2 over there.
Yep. Matt does run the perimeter scan, so he could use the perimeter scan if he finds it back to.
But that might force him to draw cards. And if he's starting to draw to look for that kind of thing, then he's taking his differential down.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely got this one. This one will be over real soon.
Yeah.
So he can battle off that Blizzard 4. Maybe even cause some overflow.
I mean, it's going to be 8 power and 2 battle destiny. So, and, well, Skull's grabbed. I don't know that necessarily he's going to be able to add anything with that. But
So he goes with Hera to Vader's site. So maybe he's just going to try to clear the Vader. I mean, but he could just reduce that drain to 1. Hey, it's Mike Kessling's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mike Kessling.
Yeah, Hera gets a Destiny when she's with an Imperial, so she should draw against Vader.
Yeah, it's against an Imperial or two Rebels. Or with two Rebels. Can he cancel that game text, though, with Vader?
He can.
Hey, Dorsh taking the lead on the bits. Welcome back.
That shows you the inexperience of Matt Wadham.
With
Unless he
the Vader.
Yeah, that Vader's kind of gross.
Yeah, because she has ability less than 4, so yeah, she can definitely get her game text canceled. But maybe he's just more concerned with soaking up the drain rather
he might
than.
have, yeah, he might have a Hoodrix or something, but even still, he's losing 2 cards to lose 2 cards.
And not 1 force versus 3 force to drain.
Yep. The Vader battles for free, so
Oh, you're right.
So got rid of the Blizzard 4 and a couple overflow, looked like.
yeah. And Ryan's pretty low on life force in
He
general. He only
looks
has
like he
about 4 or 5 cards
has 5,
left.
yeah. He can move the Falcon over to where Hera is, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yes, because
it's an
that's
interior
not.
site.
It
Oh,
isn't. Is that the one that is interior that just looks exterior that screws everybody up? Yeah, you can't
yeah,
shuttle from
that's
there.
right.
So yeah,
That's what it is. But he can at least move the Falcon over.
you can move the Falcon to Vane and then get everybody off, and then
One person can move
walk
over.
over.
There you go, yeah. Yep, there he goes. He moves, I think it's Leia and Padme joining Hera over there. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the last turn. Like, Ryan's doing no damage. He'll probably just draw up, so that way Matt can't retrieve anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Vader's game text is canceled, so he can't do that. Because, yeah, if I was Ryan on my turn, I would just draw up. Because Matt has several ways he can retrieve. Yeah, there's the handshake there. So, although, yeah, see, Matt did just put a card from his... Maybe he had one more retrieval that he could do during Ryan's turn.
Why did he just retrieve one?
Yeah, I definitely saw that. You saw that too, right? Or
Brooklyn?
was it Walkling? He's just saying, oh, while you're drawing up, I'm going to use Walkling or something like
Okay.
that. I mean, without being able to hear what they're saying, it just looked a little shady. He was like, yeah, I'm going to
Looks
take
like
that one.
looked like about 28. So
Yeah,
Right around 30, huh?
that's tough for Ryan. Like, I mean, I know we saw a lot in the OCS. If you lost your first game by like 20 plus, a lot of the players just declined to even play that second game because it's almost impossible to win a game by 30 cards.
Yeah, that happened a lot in the playoffs against KTOD. They just never wanted to play the second game. I didn't get it.
Well, I mean, you guys just, kick them in the nuts in the first game and they don't want to play that second game, so.
Yeah, Joe Olsen looked like a fool.
Oh, good times, good times.
he may have walked into an unfortunate beatdown. But we'll see if these guys want to play game 2 and go from here.
You could pick before the match in the OCS, so yeah, it wasn't, you weren't locked in. So yeah, I'll check in and see what these guys are going to do. Maybe if there isn't a second game from these guys, then maybe we can grab one of the other matchups and for their second game. But I'll see if I can also get us any updates as to what else has gone on. This one probably was the first game finished because that didn't take very long. So I'll be right back. You guys want to keep the chatter going, and I'll check in and see what's going on inside.
Okay, so
Oh, here we go. Hayes is here with some updates.
homeless guy is gone.
Okay, we weren't aware of the homeless guy.
He is gone.
Was he the one who came and asked
Was
me where
it
the
Brian
bathroom
Hunter?
was?
Was he black, wearing a visor? And
Yeah.
Really BOE?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't Brian Hunter?
Not Brian Hunter.
Okay. Actually homeless. Okay.
So, the first first game you saw on stream.
Yes.
It was a very large margin of victory, so concession.